Pause. Okay, so I think I'll start recording. So welcome guys to the first of six session block of Middlesex Juniors Fitness, squash related fitness. So over the next 6 weeks, we're going to go through a number of areas. I'm just going to highlight a few of those areas now that I've got planned out for us. So today's session is an introductory session. So we're going to cover little bits and pieces of all of the next 4 or 5 weeks that we're going to do after today. So these sessions are aimed as a kind of bolt-on, as a improve your fitness session, get back to squash, get your fitness to a point where you're ready to go and have those longer rallies. Maybe you've gone back on court already and you found that maybe some of the areas have been highlighted, that perhaps a lunge is more difficult than it was, or your stamina has been affected a little bit because you've just been out of the habit of exercise. These sessions are aimed at specifically improving particular elements of your squash game. Now, we're going to work on 4 things. We're going to do little bits and pieces of each of those today. The first one is going to be balance. So starting next week, all of that session is going to be based around balance. And balance is so important in squash. You know that if you're unstable and unbalanced when going in to hit the ball, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be clunky. You don't know where the ball's going to go. Your movement, your recovery to the tee is going to be difficult. The second one we're going to work on is the lunge. So the lunge is so important in squash, and we're going to look at different bits and pieces to do with the lunge, how you can improve your technique, and different exercises that you can work on to strengthen your body and build up your leg muscles, so your hamstrings, your calves, and your quads. We're then going to move on to the next week. Is going to be based on the squat, but it's all going to be fitness. So each session is going to be based on we're going to introduce the theme. We're going to practice some exercises. Then we're going to move into a circuits-based program that we're going to follow together. And then we'll do a little bit extra booster of a kind of cardio hit session. And then we'll finish with a bit of a cool down. So each session follows introduction of the theme, full body warm up. Then we do our theme. Then, so work on the balance, whatever it might be that session. Then we do some circuits, maybe a little booster at the end, and then into the cool down. So that's session 3. So we do balance, lunge, then we're going to move on to a squat. Okay, so the squat is so important in terms of building your strength in your body. It's such a foundational movement, and you need to be doing this regularly as part of your training sessions that you do outside of squash or as a bolt-on at the end of squash. And we're going to show you exactly how that's going to work. And the last theme is going to be explosive exercises. So explosiveness, dynamic movements. Squash is so fast, or it can be, it should be very explosive. So we're going to do lots of exercises which are going to help, maybe a bit of footwork, help you increase, we're going to look at the split step, help you increase your speed around the court and get you feeling more explosive and ready and able to really explode to the ball, get there quickly and recover back to the tee as well. Then the last section we're going to do is going to have some requests based on the exercise that we've done over the previous weeks, and we'll put a session together based on that. Okay, cool. I'm just going to flip who else is on here. Welcome. Welcome if you're watching this live. Welcome if you're watching this later as part of the recording. This is going to be posted. It's going to be sent around to all of you guys via email each Monday after we do this session. So let's get started. So I'm going to pop you in the little tripod I have here, all set up in the spare room here. Okay, cool. So hopefully that is in a good position, almost in a good position for us to get started. I've just turned the volume right down by accident. Okay, cool. So hopefully from that position, you can see what we're about to get up to. So the first part of today's session, we've just done the introduction. We're going to take little bits and pieces out of each of those sessions, and that's going to make up today's introductory session. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of balance, a little bit of lunging, a little bit of squatting, and a little bit of explosiveness. But first things first, we're going to do a full body warm up. Okay, so let's get started with a bit of a jog on the spot. Okay, bit of a jog on the spot. Good. Now, as always, we're going to do that as part of a pulse raiser. So we do a pulse raiser to get started. Hopefully that's what you might do, some gentle court jogs. Then you might do some heel flips, maybe some high knees. Okay, but we're going to do some star jumps. We don't have a court, so it's a bit more enjoyable. Very nice. Good. Then we're going to do some small jumps, okay? So just some small jumps, side to side, forwards and backwards. Side to side jumps, and forwards and backwards. Really nice. Then back to a bit of jogging. Good. Back to a bit of jogging. Okay, then some star jumps. Really nice. So still warming up. That's just the pulse raiser. All right, into the next exercise. So that's the pulse raiser. We're just going to do some lunges. So we're going to warm up the muscles we're going to use. Okay, so just drop down, just a 3/4 lunge. Nice and upright when we're lunging and dropping the knee down. From the side, that looks like this. Oh, pull the mat out. From the side, that looks like this. So dropping down, in, dropping down. Just drop the knee down. Good. Couple more. Great. And we're going to do some squats. Okay. So when you do some squats, and we'll go through this in a lot more detail when we do our squat session. But you want to sit back, keep your shoulders back, keep your back nice and straight, and the knees want to be following the toes. So I've got my toes coming out quite far, so my knees can be following my toes. They don't want to be coming in. They don't want to be coming out with my heels coming off the floor. Nice, relaxed, balanced movement, sitting back into the squat. Really good. One more. Fantastic. So where's the session? Here we go. We've got lunges, squats. Last one we're going to do is a press-up position. Okay, so press-up position down here. We see that? Almost. I'll just adjust the camera. Downwards. Okay, cool. So we've got a press-up position here. Here, in that press-up position, we're going to take one arm off and rotate, and the other arm off. It's called a T rotation. It's a lovely warm-up for the upper body because we are going to chuck in a couple of upper body exercises today. Okay, really nice. Rotate, round. Good. Round, and rotate. Lovely. We're going to go for 10. So 3 more, 2 more, and relax. Lovely. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little bit more warmed up. Let's have oh, that's the volume. Volume's gone down again. Hopefully that's okay now. Okay, great. All right, so hopefully we're feeling a lot more warmed up and we're ready to get going. So the main theme of today's session is just an introduction. So we're going to do one exercise from each of the areas. The first one we're going to do is from balance. So we're going to do a one-arm reach. So what we're going to do, so side on, it looks like this. You take one leg off the floor. We're going to reach down to the floor and back. Okay, we're going to go down, take one arm off the floor, reach down, take the leg back, and come back again. I'm just going to move this back a little bit, get that in view. Okay, so I take my right leg off the floor, my right arm forwards. I'm going to reach down, bend, and come back to upright. We go down again. Now, really try and focus on your balance on this one, your coordination. Try and get your leg behind you, super straight, and keep your back straight as well. Really slowly reach and controlled. And again, so we're looking at one leg stability here. That one leg stability on this left leg. You might feel it wobbling a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to change legs now. So now I've got my left leg going back and my left arm going forwards. Really good. I'm just going to adjust this camera again. A little bit higher. Okay. So still left arm going forwards, left leg going back. And extend. Whoop. Shows you it's not that easy. Good. And back. Good. Back nice and straight. Leg back. Keep that moving. Really nice. Let's go one more. Fantastic. Good. So that's one introductory balance exercise. The one-legged reach or the one-leg deadlift, depending on how much you bend. Okay, so next exercise, we're going to do a squat, a normal squat. So from the side, that looks like this. So let's get going. If you know what a squat is, let's go straight in and nice and slow. You're going to try and go as low as you can with your bum. But what you don't want is to come down and hunch your back over. So we're going to stay nice and straight with your back. Keep your back straight. Keep your knees in line with your toes, squatting down. Lovely. We're going to go for 12. Great. Squat down and raise. Down. Raise. Again, stay nice and upright with your upper body. You don't want to lean forwards, collapse forwards. Stay nice and straight. We'll go for another 3. 1. Good. 2. Last one. And raise. Fantastic. Okay. Next exercise, we're going to do the lunge, which is a very basic lunge. All right. We're going to go down and back. You can pretend you have your racket, or you can actually have your racket in your hand. We're just going to go right leg. Okay. Now, there might be a session when we do explosiveness where we look at a bit of ghosting.
with using the space that you have around your house. But today, we're just lunging in front, okay? Developing the movement, developing those muscles in the legs. Pretend you have your racket up on the backhand or the forehand maybe. But we're just lunging in front. Good, we'll go 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. Good, okay. And last exercise, this one is the explosive one. We're going to do a whole session on that. Now, the explosive exercise I've chosen for today is going to be a jumping squat and jumping lunge, okay, which looks like this. So we go squat, center, lunge, center, squat, center, then the other leg forwards. Okay, so if you want to watch that again, watch how my legs change. So squat out to the side, we jump to the center. One leg in front, one leg behind, down to a lunge, then to the center, out to the squat, then to the center, and then out behind, and then to the center. Okay, let's try that again a bit faster. Let's do a few in a row. Lunge, center, squat, center, other side lunge, squat, center, lunge, center, squat. Good, lunge, good. 3 more. Down, lunge, squat, lunge, last one, squat, lunge, and squat, and lunge. Lovely. So if you do that for about a minute, that is going to be a fantastic exercise. It will both get you out of breath and really build the explosiveness that you have in your legs that will really help you get to the ball super fast and recover back to the tee quickly as well. Okay, so that's the main theme. Just going to do a little time check, see how we're doing. Okay, so about 10-2. All right, so we're about 15 minutes in. So we could go for another round of that, but I think what I'm going to do on this workout today is introduce the first circuit. Okay, so the first circuit is going to utilize the theme. So the theme of today's session is actually introduction. So we're going to do a little bit of everything involved in the circuit. The first circuit we're going to do, the first exercise is going to be a squat and raise. So we're going to go fast, squat, raise, squat, raise. Now the format is 4 exercises for 45 seconds each, back to back. Okay, so it's total 3 minutes of exercise. The first exercise is the squat and raise, and we're going for that for 45 seconds. The next one is going to be a hip thrust and jump. So this is the explosive one. Hip thrust, so we're going to squat down, jump back, jump forwards, and a little jump up. Okay, so it's more about the hip thrust and then a little jump up. Some people say that's like a full burpee, but actually we're just squatting down, jumping back, and then a little jump up. All right, doesn't sound as bad as a burpee. That's number 2. Exercise number 3, we're going to bring that one arm reach back in. We're going to take our time. Okay, so when you're out of breath, really important in squash, even when you're out of breath, that you dig in and you stay controlled and balanced. So now when we're out of breath, we're going to try that balance exercise. So we're going to go 1, 2. So we're going to go 20 seconds on each side, taking your time, reaching forwards and trying to build that one leg stability. And again, we're going to change onto the other leg. The 4th exercise is going to be the throw arm sit up. So I haven't done this one, but that's okay. I'm sure you've done some before. So you want to sit up position, throw your arms up and reach. Down and reach. Okay, so we'll do that for 45 seconds. All right, I'm just going to have a little look. Okay, cool. All right, let's go then. So those are the 4 exercises for this particular circuit. We're going to go 45 seconds a piece. Back to back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can have a rest. And then we're going to go on to the circuit number 2, or we might do one and another of those circuits. Okay, so now hopefully we're nice and warm. We've done the full warm up, we've introduced the theme, we've practiced those exercises. Now they're going to integrate those as part of the circuit. So we're going to go quite fast. All right, so the first exercise is a squat and raise, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds. Raise. Good. Squatting down, nice and low, and reaching up. Now from the side, that looks like this. So I'm keeping my back nice and straight still. Good, nice and fast. Raise, down, raise, raise, good, raise. Keep that moving. Try and keep that pace going as well. So you're reaching down and reaching up. Touch the floor above your head. Nice, really good. Last 10 seconds, and raise. Raise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second exercise. is the hip thrust and jump. So down, jump back, jump up. Good. Down, jump back, jump up, down, jump back, jump up. Good. Keep that going. Raise. Keep that pace up. Now, some of you juniors towards the gold or platinum want to be smashing out these reps faster than me, okay? I'm going at an intermediate pace. If you're more beginner, or if you're out of the habit of exercise, then you want to kind of build your way into this exercise session. Don't go too hard, okay? And message me beforehand if you're going to join the session and you're new to exercise. Okay, third exercise. Now you're tired. You're out of breath. We're going to go for that one leg reach. Let's go. Slowly. And back. Leg goes out. And back. Reach. Back. Keep that going. Got sweat going. It's dripping down my face. Really good. Stay balanced. And change legs. So, left arm forward. Left arm. Left leg back. Reach. Good. And reach. Nice. Good. Let's keep that going. We'll go 3 more. Reach. Good. Slowly. Yep. And relax. Well done. Okay, last one is the sit-ups. Down to the floor. 45 seconds. And reach. You can throw your arms up and reach above you. Let's go. Come on. And reach. So we're going to throw your arms up. Knees are bent to get up to the top. Fantastic. Let's keep that going. 8 seconds left. Nice. Reach. Throw the arms up. Well done. Last 15 seconds. Keep it moving. And reach. Lovely. Working on the abs in this one, but explosive, fast movement. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. So that's circuit number 1 done. Well done, guys. Have a little rest. Now it's important, as always, to bring a bottle of water to these sessions, or a glass of water. If you're doing it at home, maybe you've decided to take this workout, you've recorded it, take it down to the squash courts and do this workout just before or just after a session. Make sure you have some water with you. Really good. Okay, so that's circuit number 1. Circuit number 2, I'll introduce that straight away whilst you're having a bit of rest and catching up. The first one is jumping lunges. So it's an explosive movement, but it's incorporating that lunge. So jumping lunges, from the side that looks like this. Down, 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 okay? But if you get tired, you don't have to go as low with the knee, okay? You can do it as more of a shuffle, okay? But ideally, we're going quite low with the knees, okay? Nice and explosive, quite low. That's the first one. Number 2 is the army press up. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you can see me on this one. Oh, you can't quite see me. Let me adjust the cameras slightly. Shuffle this up and down. Yeah, let's try that, okay. So, press up. So you're going down to a plank position and then up into a press up position. Plank position, up into a press up position. That's called an army press up. That's exercise number 2. Number 3 is a forward lunge and then a side lunge. Okay, so I'm going to try this on one leg. So I'm going to start up with the knee up. We go down for a lunge and then to the side, then up, down, and then to the side. Then halfway through, I'm going to change legs. We're going to go forwards, raise, and then to the side, raise. Really nice. Okay, last exercise we're going to do is a straight plank. So back down into the plank position and hold that there. Okay, really nice. So let's have a little look. This next circuit, circuit number 2, we're going to do jumping lunges, army press ups, the lunges and the straight plank. Finish with that straight plank. Okay, guys? All right, how are we feeling? Let's get ready for that now. It's just 3 minutes of exercise, 45 seconds each exercise. Okay, I'll just adjust the camera one more time. Make sure you get me, whoops, just adjusted the volume. Let's turn it all the way back up. Great. All right, So first exercise is jumping lunges, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So get those jumps going. Knees nice and straight. You can alternate arms, dropping the knee nice and low. Now, start low, but as it gets harder, you might want to keep it quite light with less of a movement down because it gets quite tough on the legs. Let's start nice and low. So from the side, that looks like this. Don't have as much space here. Good, okay. So here, let's go. Last 15 seconds. Keep it moving with those jumping lunges. That explosive movement. Down. Good. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Next exercise. It's the army press ups. Let's go. See if you can see me here. All right. Plank position. Yeah, just about. Press up position. Good. Down. And press up. Down. Press up position. Good. Really good. Really important for your upper body. Okay. Now, there's not much upper body that we do in these workouts, but it's really important that we stay strong throughout your upper body, throughout your core, as well as working on the legs as well. Good, guys. Last 10 seconds. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Next one is the lunge and side lunge. So this side, start with the leg up. We're dropping down, up, side, up, down, up, side. Good. Up, down, to the side. Really good. And down, to the side. One more. In front and to the side. Okay, change legs. So now I'm going right leg up, in front, up, to the side. Good. Down, to the side. That's nice. Down, side, down, and to the side. Good. And up, down. Really nice. Last one. And down. Good stuff. Last exercise. Straight plank position. Down to the floor. Holding that plank straight position. Let's hold. So you should be able to hold this for 45 seconds at your age. Okay, guys? Even after all that exercise. It's tough. But we need to be tough. We need to be tough to play this very physical game, squash, that we love. 25 seconds left. Let's keep holding. Really good. Keep holding that straight plank position. Last 15 seconds. Keep holding. Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. That's circuit number 2 done. Really well done. Have a little relax, get a sip of water, and get your breath back. Well done. I need a little sweat towel here for next time. Really nice, guys. So we've just got about 10, 15 minutes left, which means last 5 minutes or last 7 minutes is always a stretch and a cool down. So we've got about 7 or 8 minutes left of work to do. That means we've got at least, I think this is what we do, we're going to do one more round of the exercises that we started with, or today's theme. So ordinarily, we'd go back to the theme, which today is an intro session, so a bit of everything. Next week, it's going to be balance. We'll go back to the balance exercises, do one more set of that, and then we'll finish with one more circuit before we do the cool down, okay? So that's what we're going to go to next. So we'll do those 4 exercises we started with. Hopefully, you've now caught your breath, you've had a sip of water, and you're ready to go. Let's just have a little look on here. How are we doing? Good, doing really well. All right, guys. Okay, so we're going to go to those 4 exercises. The first one is that one arm reach, or the one leg squat / deadlift. So what we're aiming for here, take the leg off the floor, keep your back nice and straight, extend, and then come back. Okay, need a bit more space behind me, so take your time. Reach forwards, take your leg up behind you, and then come back to upright. Extend up, and back. Behind you, take your time. Good, extend. Whoa, lost my balance there. Maybe it might help to keep one hand on your hip just for stability. Let's go one more, then we'll change sides. Really nice, change sides. Hand on the hip, left arm now, left leg, and back to upright. Extend, good. And extend, really nice. Yep, whoops, extend, and back. Extend the leg, very good. 3 more, last 2, slowly. Whoa, my glutes getting tighter, fantastic. Okay, that's number 1. Let's do some squats. Almost at the end now, guys. Now, you might start to feel a little bit of fatigue. You might be hoping that the workout is over, but that's when the benefit really kicks in, guys. Okay, when you're starting to think, oh, I don't have much left to give, you can find some, I promise you. There's always more. Well done. Okay, so that's enough squats. We'll do some lunges. So normal lunges, down. Take your time. Drop the knee down, nice and upright. Good. In. Nice. Yep. Lovely. Last one. Fantastic. And the last one on there was that explosive exercise, those jumping lunges, which I will save you from. We don't need to do those because we're about to go into the circuit. Just a little time check. Yeah. Let's go into the circuit now. This is the last bit, last burst of exercise. Then we're going to do a bit of a cool down and some stretching, okay? Last circuit. Now, the question is, do we do circuit 1 or circuit 2? I think we do circuit 1. We're going to do circuit 1. Okay, so that one was the squat and raise. That's here, squat, raise. That's super fast. The hip thrust and the jump, hip thrust, jump, jumping back, jump. Number 3 was the one arm reach again. You're going to be sick of those. After that, and number 4 was the throw arm sit-ups. Okay, I am really sweating. Must be warm in here. Really well done, guys. You're doing so well. So next circuit, last bit of work is circuit 1, which is squat and raise, hip thrust and jump, one arm reach, and the throw arm sit-ups. Okay, so get that going in 3, 2, 1, squat and raise. 45 seconds, let's go. Try and keep my pace. Try and match my pace. All the way down and raise. Down and raise. Really good. So we're dropping. So if you're sitting on a chair, staying nice and upright with your back and down. Knees are following the toes. Really good. And raise. Keep that pace going. Doing very well. And raise. Last 15 seconds. Well done. And raise. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down for the hip thrust and jump. Let's go. Squat down. Jump back. Jump up. Down. Jump up. Down. Raise. Raise. Really nice. Lovely. Keep that going, guys. Nice. Past halfway. Let's go for another 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fantastic. So that's the one arm reach next. Hand on your hip. Take it down and back. Reach and back. Really nice. Reach and back. Nice. Back. Last one, we'll change sides and change. Good. Hand on your hip. Reaching down and raise. Reaching down, raise. Take your time. Try and keep that balance and that bend in the leg for stability. Let's go. Last one. Bend and relax. Really good. Okay, last one's throw arm sit-ups. Part of the circuit, sorry. Shouldn't have stopped there. Let's go. Last little bit, 45 seconds, boys and girls. Almost there. So sit-ups. Throw your arms if you struggle. If you're actually quite good, then you don't need to throw your arms. You can just use the strength in your abdominals. Talking about Leon, talking about George, talking about you strong guys, Damien, talking about Arjun. Good. Up. Reach. Good. Let's go 5 more. 5. Yep. 4. 3. Good. Last 2. 2. Last 1. And relax. Well done, guys. Really well done. So that's your circuit all done. We're going to finish with a bit of a cool down. Fantastic. 7 minutes left and we'll finish there. Okay, so go straight down. Just going to adjust the camera. We're going to go down to the floor. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to just finish off today's session with a bit of a stretch. Fantastic. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. You've got a bit of a sweat on. Today is just an introduction to the next 6 weeks of classes. Don't worry if you can't make it at 5:30 on a Friday. We're going to be posting these each Monday. So if there's a later time, better time, or maybe a Monday evening or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, or maybe if there's time at the weekend where you can do this afterwards, then by all means do it then. It really will help your fitness and help you get back into squash. Okay, so let's start with a hamstring stretch. So what we're going to do is tuck one leg under the other, reach out in front and reach down and try and touch your toe. If you can touch your toe, fantastic, and lean in. But the most important thing is this leg is straight. So take your hand down your leg, make sure the leg stays straight and hold that position. Okay, so in terms of stretchiness, in terms of that discomfort or pain, it doesn't want to be painful. You want about a 6 or a 7 out of 10. If it's super painful and you say it's 10 out of 10, you're stretching too far, just ease off a little bit. So you want about a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Hold that position. For me, I can touch my toes, and if you can actually pull your foot, pull your toes towards you, and you get a nice stretch for not only the hamstrings, but the calf as well. Get a nice stretch for the calf. So hold that. Each stretch we're going to hold for at least 15 seconds, okay, guys? 15 seconds. Anything less than that, and it's not really doing too much, okay? So we're going to hold for those 15 seconds. Hold that position. Really good. Last few seconds. 2, 1. Let's change legs. So tuck one leg underneath. Keep that leg straight. I can grab my toes. Maybe you guys can as well. Or hold on to the front of your shin and just lean forward so the leg is nice and straight. And again, about 6 or a 7 in terms of stretching discomfort on the chart. Really nice. Good. Woo! And hold that for another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. We're going to go into a quad stretch. So we're going to take one leg behind you, hopefully tuck it under, get the heel either to the side or completely under your bottom and lean back for a lovely stretch of the quads. Okay? Well done. Hold that position. I'm going to take it to the side actually, because sometimes that can if you're a little bit older or if you have stiff ankles, that can actually put quite a bit of pressure on the ankle. So out to the side might be a little bit easier. Good, and that's my 15 seconds. Change legs, hold that on the other side. Really nice, hold that position. Good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Next week's session is going to be based on balance, okay? It's going to be all about balance and bringing balance, improving our balance and how that's going to help our squash. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to do a hip flexor stretch now. So from the side, that looks like this. So we're going to get in a lunge position and we're going to lean forwards, and that's going to stretch out my left leg. I'll show you this side. For my right leg, here it's going to stretch out the hip flexor muscles on the front of my right thigh there. Okay, so I'm going to do that front on. Here, good. Just stretch in. Nice and upright with the back. Lean in, a lovely stretch there. You can put a bit more weight on the front leg to intensify the stretch if you need to. But really good, really good. Hold that again. We're going to hold for 15 seconds. And particularly during the cool down, let's really focus on your breathing, trying to get your breathing rate down, your heart rate down. And let's change legs. Other side, stretch in, reach in, and stretch the hip flexors at the front there. Great. Well done. We'll try and do slightly different stretches each week just to introduce different exercises, but also stretches into your own routines that you do, hopefully that you do afterwards, after you've done either a training session or a squash match. It's really good to get into the positive habit of stretching. Okay, so I have a wall here. We're going to do a calf stretch. So let's take one in, this back leg, this leg here is the one I'm stretching. So I keep my heel tucked in. I'm going to lean in so I can stretch out the calf there. Really nice. Again, we hold that for 15 seconds. It's the last stretch of the day, guys. You've done really well. Just hold that position. And let's change legs. So again, we're keeping that leg nice and straight, stretching out the calf. For another 10 seconds. And then we'll finish there for today. Really well done, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, guys. Well, I'm a sweaty mess. Well done for today. I hope you enjoyed today's workout or today's squash fitness session for you guys at Middlesex. I look forward to seeing you in person soon, but next week I'll be back same time, 5:30 p.m. Have a great week, and let me know how you feel. So let me know how you found this workout. Send us some emails, either to admin, Vicky's email, admin@middlesexsquash.co.uk, I think, or email me privately, s.r.thompson@.co.uk, or get in touch via the Facebook or whatever it might be. Let us know how you found these workouts, and I'll see you next week. All right, well done, guys. End.